Once upon a time, on a vibrant farm bathed in the golden light of a sunny morning, lived a kind man named Farmer Ben. Ben was known for his big heart and his love for all creatures, big and small. That crossed his path during his daily chores. But on this crisp morning, as the dew still clung to the grass, something caught Ben's eye that made him stop in his tracks. Nestled beneath a frosty, shivering bush was a snake. It was stiff, silent, and covered in a delicate layer of sparkling morning ice. "Oh, you poor little thing," Ben whispered. His kind eyes softened with concern as he looked at the frozen traveler. Carefully, he reached out with his gloved hands, lifting the cold, heavy body of the snake as if it were a fragile treasure. Ben hurried back to his cozy farmhouse, determined to save the creature from the winter's icy grip before it was too late. Inside, the air smelled of cedar and warmth. Ben placed the snake on a soft rug right in front of the crackling fireplace. He sat in his favorite wooden rocking chair, watching intently as the orange flames danced and the ice began to melt away. Slowly, very slowly, the snake's tail gave a tiny twitch. Then, its eyes flickered open, glowing like two yellow embers in the firelight. As the warmth seeped into its bones, the snake regained its strength. It began to coil its slender body with newfound energy. Ben smiled and leaned in closer. "There you go, little fella." Feeling better now, he asked with a gentle chuckle. But gratitude was not on the menu today. The snake hissed loudly, baring its sharp fangs in a display of pure instinct. Before Ben could blink, the snake lunged forward. It was a lightning-fast strike aimed right at the man who had just saved it. Ben let out a comical yelp and jumped back with the agility of a startled cat, his hat flying off his head with a loud oof. Ben tumbled backward and landed right into a giant, soft pile of hay he had left by the door. The snake didn't stick around to say goodbye. It slithered out the open door, vanishing into the garden as quickly as it could. Ben popped his head out of the hay, looking like a confused bird. He sighed and began dusting the straw off his overalls. He looked directly at the camera and shook his head. "I guess a snake is always a snake," he muttered with a wry smile. The sun began to set over the farm, painting the sky in beautiful hues of pink and orange. Some lessons are best learned with a little hay in your hair. The end.